Why ShipStation, you ask?
Because I have so much stuff to ship, but I don't know how to ship it. Seriously though, shipping stuff is just thinking about having to go somewhere. I mean, it took me, I was supposed to ship my phone back to my mom. It took me like 5 days because I was just anxious. It like
having to go down to, yeah, I know.
It stresses me out to have to like go to the center and do it. But if you're shipping stuff all the time, like you're selling on Amazon, Etsy, your own website, and you've got to send things, you know, orders are coming in at different amounts depending on the week or the month, sending it internationally, maybe just across the country.
You can even use ShipStation from your cell phone.
You use it from your cell phone. It has incredible rates. The interface is really easy. Everything's in one place. And it works with all major carriers, including USPS, FedEx, UPS, Amazon Fulfillment. So you can compare and choose the best shipping solution for you and your customer. That's awesome. You guys, right now, Between the Reps listeners can try ShipStation for free for 60 days when you use the offer code BETWEEN. Make sure your business is ready to meet the demands of delivery culture. Get started at ShipStation.com today. Ship it.
Ship it. Click on the microphone at the top of the homepage and type in BETWEEN. That's ShipStation.com, then enter offer code BETWEEN. ShipStation.com.
Make ship happen. Ship it.
Ship it.
So I was watching my ostrich video.
Yeah. I couldn't stop laughing.
And I had
night.
it on. It was the first time I had it on with sound and allowed someone who wasn't there to watch it. And I think it made him a little uncomfortable. He goes, oh, gross.
So if you guys, first of all, welcome to Between the Reps with Brooke and Gina.
Welcome back. It's morning time.
It's morning. Brooke and I both have Snapchat, but just for the filters.
Yeah.
And we forget about them sometimes.
We forgot about them for so long.
For a very long time.
That we had to re-download the app.
You did.
I did.
think I still had it on there. Yeah, so we had some fun the other night just doing Snapchat filters. We did one with the ostrich. And it was disgusting because Brooke's teeth are all like bright white and I'd been drinking wine and I just had like black teeth.
And dude, I mean,
and we did the ostrich one, and so it's Brooke's teeth. You know,
it's just like your mouth and your eyes.
Your eyes were bloodshot.
They were so bloodshot, dude. So bad. It looked fine when I was looking straight forward, but the second I started, I would look left to right, like hard too. I'd look hard left, hard right. And they were just so bloodshot.
And then it flips to mine and it's just black teeth. So gross.
God, they were probably bloodshot because the alcohol. I don't even know if that happens, but it did. Also, I was laughing so hard. I know. We laughed so hard. I was crying for probably 45 minutes. Oh man.
Yeah, we both were.
It was funny.
So
yeah. What's up? We are sitting on the couch. It's pretty early. This is definitely the earliest we've wanted to talk to you guys. Usually we wait till the afternoon.
Until we're more awake. I haven't had any caffeine yet.
I had a cup. Could use more.
Yeah.
Dude, I got this weird indention on my leg. Feel it.
Wait, feel it or feel it?
Feel it.
Oh yeah.
You feel it?
I feel it. I can feel it.
I can feel it. I can feel it.
Yeah,
it's weird.
That is weird.
Why is that doing that?
I don't know. Our bodies do weird things.
It's just the as you get older, your cellulite dimples
That's not cellulite.
Get
so
bigger.
Dumb.
No, I'm just kidding. I just call it a dent. But it is like a dent.
It's a giant dent.
It's like a big, huge dent.
Yeah, you got dents.
You got, oh man, no dents, man.
No dents, man.
All right, guys, what we wanted to talk about actually, I'm gonna let Gina take the.
Well, don't give me the wheel.
Fine. Do you want me to start then?
Yeah.
All right. Hey guys, do you remember? Do you remember it? Do you guys remember?
Sorry.
Do you remember? This is gonna come out.
Well, this is
like a week ago.
Yeah.
when women everywhere were posting pictures on Instagram of a black and white photo of themselves. And I did it. So did Gina. Because it was this hashtag women supporting women. And
hashtag challenge accepted.
Yeah. Hashtag
so you get nominated.
Yeah. Hashtag challenge accepted.
And I hate that.
So for instance, I just started getting tagged in this shit. People were sending it to me and I'm like, wait, what is this? And I had friends and like a lot of people I don't personally know, but know me, posting these beautiful photos of themselves, black and white. The challenge was you did a photo of only yourself, put it in black and white, you posted it, you hashtag challenge accepted, and then it was also women supporting women. That's all we knew. That's all I knew. And I didn't just like rush to jump into this.
Right.
I mean, I got tagged all day, so many different things. And like I was telling Gina, like a lot of girls, because sometimes when those challenges pop up, it's like, I'm just gonna jump into it. All the information that I had from it, which is all I thought I needed, was very straightforward via Instagram message and stuff I was reading. And not only just from like, from people that are pretty well known and that I consider to be, they have more credibility in being like a strong, powerful woman with really wonderful influence, right? Not just like Instagram models or,
right.
Women that like always just post pictures of themselves and just want, gratification. It's like,
right.
Like Ariel, I can't remember her last name. She's hilarious. She's like a comedian, wonderful woman. I don't know her personally, would love to. She did it and I was, so I did it. I didn't want to, I posted the photo. I just wrote a little saying next to it. And then I nominated some women that I knew hadn't been nominated yet that are like friends of mine, one being Gina Chancharulo. Yes. And just asked them to do it too. And it was just me, in a way like saying like, hey, I support you and you're
a badass woman.
You're a badass woman and you're important and
right.
And I respect
that's
you.
What we thought that it was about.
And I'm here for you and I'll stand with you. And that's all I knew. And then Gina, take it away.
Oh,
Gina
well,
Marie.
I had a friend of ours, Miriam, had posted something and it was about the hashtag challenge accepted. And so I read it and I thought, oh my God, that's not what it is at all.
No.
And so I think that we felt compelled to talk about it today just because we didn't want to take away from the original message.
Yep.
I mean, women supporting women. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all about that. But it originated
it meant more.
Right.
It meant more than what it turned into on a public platform.
Right. So basically, and I don't know a ton about it. I only pulled up one of the things that I had saved. I'd later posted something on my story, but basically it started out for Turkish women because Turkish women are being murdered at an alarming rate. In this one, it said, in July alone, 40 women have been murdered so far, almost always by their close male relatives. So it's men killing women. There was a university student, Pinar, was reported missing July 16th. She had last been seen waiting for a bus in, I'm going to butcher it, Mugla province. After days waiting, her body was exhumed. She was beaten, strangled, and buried in a barrel. Her killer is known and has been taken into custody mostly due to social media coverage. When killings are reported, many are written off and hidden. The defendant usually is either released soon or receives a comically light sentence. And so I guess how it originated was that they were seeing so many women in the newspaper in black and white.
Printed in black and white.
And so this was their way of trying to bring awareness to that. And
what we had is just a big
of domestic violence that they're dealing with. And it's not just there's plenty of people that in, the United States, that women that are being killed, people of color, that you never hear anything about.
No,
they don't investigate or they don't get charged. So anyway, we just wanted to really bring.
Yeah, I'm going to read this.
Okay, go.
Jenny LeBaugh, great friend of mine. She posted about this and I was reading it. She said, I've been pretty silent on social media lately, but this deserves attention and awareness and support. This black and white challenge started in Turkey as a way for women to raise their voices and stand in solidarity for the women lost to incidents of femicide. 27-year-old Pinar was murdered in Turkey by her boyfriend. She was beaten, strangled, and then burned in a garbage bin and covered in concrete. In 2019, 474 women were murdered in Turkey, and for 2020, due to being stuck at home with COVID, numbers are expected to rise. Violence against women and honor killings, I mean, it's HNO.
Honor,
Yeah. Honor killings are prevalent in Turkey. In 2011, Turkey was the first country to adopt groundbreaking legal framework dedicated to protecting women. Since then, conservative parties have tried to roll back legislations saying that it threatens traditional family values. What the hell is what she writes. I've seen this
honor
challenge.
killing is for if they think that you're not going by their religion.
Rules. Yeah, okay.
Their religion, or maybe their
She just said,
rules.
I've seen this challenge going around with beautiful, empowering black and white pictures of my friends going around social, but I didn't know why. There was an explanation. We all know this just doesn't happen in Turkey. It's been and is a worldwide problem, and it needs to change. Change starts with the awareness. One powerful thing about social media is the ability to spread awareness quickly. So today I nominate the following strong, empowering women to accept this challenge. So, and she listed a bunch of women,
which I think that would have been.
Oh, my nose is itching.
But I'm wondering where it got lost in the translation.
We had a big game of telephone.
Point, and at what point did somebody decide, forget that part. This is about strong women. It's like, where did that not get passed on?
I have no idea.
I know. It's crazy to me. It's crazy. And social media is a very powerful tool, and it's great that we have it for these kinds of things, but we all have to, including myself, be more responsible in really figuring out where this came from.
Yeah.
It's not that we posted something terrible.
No.
I mean, it's still a good message.
No,
but it needs to have that original message added to it.
Dude, and just think about as simple as this little lack of communication, extended communication, over something like this, over we still, it's still talking about women and supporting each other and all this stuff, but slowly leaving out the important details. Just think about all the shit that we are getting screwed up because of social media. This is a prime example.
Right.
And so many of us in this time, it's this is where we get all of our news. This is where we get all of our information.
Right.
This is where we think everything's like Bible because it was on social media and because people that we follow and respect and support, they say it. That's what I fell into with this. Mm-hmm. But also, I mean, it was a great thing to jump into. And I will say that I put off doing it for a long, an entire day, but it was rapid in that one day of not doing it. Cause I was I didn't really know what it was for. And then all of a sudden, I'm I don't know what it's for, but I like the message and I like all these women that are standing with it. And so I stood with it. And then literally that afternoon, it was it's great, but it's also missing information. I had someone direct message me and I wrote back. I was I know. I'm Gina just showed this to me and we're going to address it.
Right. Yeah.
So, and one more thing I didn't like about it.
Oh, I know what you're going to say because I was going to say it.
Don't make it about yourself.
Right. Don't ask to be tagged back.
That makes it even worse.
Don't ask to be tagged back.
I was telling Gina, I was receiving, and if one of you did this, I'm not mad at you.
Right.
But I will say
well, it was so there was also a message, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. There was a message that was going on, that people were forwarding, DMing.
Yeah, it was the same message.
And it was the same message, but then it was, tag 50 people and then tag me back. And so I think some people were just copying and sending it. Maybe
Should
not.
I read it?
Yeah.
I have one right here.
Yeah.
Let me read it.
But the whole idea of, again, tag me back.
Well, and it's
because what did you say earlier?
They wanted you to tag them.
Well, no, but you said it's saying, I think you're strong and powerful. Now tell me back.
Yeah. No, it's like you wanted recognition. It's like the person wanting recognition for thinking like I want you to recognize publicly that I consider you like someone that I respect and I'm like standing with you, but I want you to let everyone know that I stand with you. And I was like, what? No.
I know. I didn't forward it to anybody.
All right, here it is.
Is it this one?
Yes. There is a woman empowerment challenge going around on Instagram. Actually, it wasn't a woman empowerment challenge.
No, it wasn't.
So much more than that. I think you are amazing, and I was careful to choose who I think will meet the challenge.
I'm sorry. I didn't even really notice how dumb that is.
Dude, the first time I received this message, I received it from a friend I've had for a long time, and I was like, that's weird. And then I started to see that was because I will go through my
mine doesn't say that.
No?
No, wait, say that again.
I think you are amazing, and I was careful to choose who I think will meet the challenge. But above all, I chose women I know who share my values and views of the world. You are one of those women. Post a photo in black and white, alone written, challenge accepted, and mention my name. Identify 50 women to do the same in private. I chose you because you're beautiful, strong, incredible. Let's love each other. And I don't know if like she like changed it up a little bit, but I have one right here. That is, I swear to God, it's the exact same thing. Look. Okay. Right. Finding it right here. Just about there. All right. Just give me 1 second.
Well, mine says there is a woman empowerment challenge going around on Instagram. You are one of those empowered women. Post a photo in black and white. So it doesn't say that other part.
Here's another one. Everyone's made it a little bit different. This one says, I was careful to choose who I think will meet the challenge. The beginning. That's how this one opens. But above all, who I know who
who I know who.
I'm just going to read it how it's written. But above all, who I know who shares this type of thinking among women, there are several criticisms. Instead, we should take care of each other. We are beautiful the way we are. Post a photo in black and white, alone, written, challenge accepted, and mention my name. Identify 10 to 20 women to do the same in private.
Who is changing these things?
I choose you because you're beautiful, strong, and incredible. Let's love each other. Challenge accepted. So it's all a little bit different, but all the same. This one tells you to identify 10 to 20 women to do the same in private.
Yeah, this one said,
so this one
said identify 50.
But in private, it's like tag me, but like call out other people, but in private.
So weird.
It's just, like, so for instance, the first time I had seen it, Devin tagged me. Mm-hmm. And hers was very simple too. It wasn't like anything like that. And she just tagged me in the post and I didn't get a message from her. And so I was like, oh, that's cute. I'm like, I wonder if this is like a thing. And then I was like, fuck, I was just getting tagged and tagged. Yeah. But I hadn't been looking at the messages because these are like DMs. And then I was just, I have a new phone and I was like on my Instagram and like in like the hidden messages. And I was like, oh, there's so many.
Yeah.
And then I almost felt bad because I'm like, I didn't tag any of you.
Right.
And then I just, and then it kind of like bothered me a little bit, not going to lie, because, and this could be a couple reasons. One, and obviously everyone was getting similar messages. So this isn't necessarily the case, but the way I felt was like, here's how I think of you. And I'm like, thank you. And then they're like, hey, but name me to your 1.4 million followers and then pick other people, but like tell them in private. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I was like thinking to myself, like, I'm so grateful that I hold that for you, like, and that you think of me when you think of, wanting to like stand together and supporting women. And I love that my name would come to mind for people in being someone who could emanate. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
That
your strength,
but
empowerment.
I'm like, it shouldn't come at a cost.
Right.
It's like, you don't do something first. If you do that, but you're wanting something in return, it's not genuine anymore.
Yeah.
Like that's how I am with like my friends.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I'm never going to do something for you expecting something in return.
Back. Right.
You know?
And I don't think, I mean, honestly, I don't
maybe
think people really think about it that much when they're doing it. I think people just mindlessly
exactly
do, send something like that out. And then
that's why I'm saying, like, I really felt that way, but now seeing that, like, there's so many of the exact same message, it just became so automated.
Right.
Which is also, there's just too many people on social media in the world that message just really got twisted.
And I would understand
not twisted, but
sending
like
the message to 50 people if it was something, about this really important issue.
The message should say
these women being killed.
It should be a link.
Right.
The message should have been a link for information about this fucking nightmare that's happening that we as women want to join in and bring awareness to.
Right.
And that wasn't that. It's not how it happened. It's not how it happened.
No. Got really diluted.
Yeah, it just got diluted. I mean, still great message. I mean, it wasn't really a message at all. They erased the message. Right. The message was left out. And then all it turned into is like, let's stand together. That's not a message. That's just like a movement, which we just keep doing that.
It's not really a movement if it's on social media.
It's true.
What are we actually doing?
No, that's why
to help the problem. Dude, that's why I'm just repeating. I'm just a sheep. Just repeating what everyone else is saying. But again, if the message is clear. Yes, we do believe in supporting women.
Always.
Women empowerment, but
always.
It just got really far away from.
It could have meant so much more if what it was really about was more vocalized or like that was being spread around more.
Right. Well, I think now it is. I think enough people were probably who started the whole thing irritated seeing all us idiots
and like
posting a picture of ourselves.
Oh, great.
Yay. Be strong, guys.
This awesome, we're trying to stand together and then it gets to America and they're just like, I don't
know if that's where it did, but
I'm just guessing.
I know. Me too.
I'm just thinking
I was going to say that too, but
there's idiots everywhere. There's
I have a feeling it probably did.
The only reason I say that is because like a lot of people that I follow that I saw it,
You guys, brows are more essential than ever.
They're 100% essential. I even want them. I've had times where I am in a hurry. I get out of the shower. I don't really have time to wear makeup, but I will put eyebrows on.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. If it's like nighttime and I'm going to be seen by someone attractive, or even honestly, if I'm going to see anyone, I'm not like going to bed. I will put my eyebrows on. Like I'm just like sticking them on. I would put my eyebrows on like I'm a Mr. Potato Head.
Well, you guys, what we're talking about is Anastasia Brows.
Yeah, Anastasia of Beverly Hills, the #1 U.S. brow brand.
Say that again.
Brow brand. But seriously, I had tried the products before, like years ago, but now I have all of their products. They are incredible. So incredible that when I take we talked about it. We've talked about it, but like a lot of brow products, they like falls out.
Right.
You have to fix them throughout the day. This stuff stays so well.
And it looks natural.
Yeah. And it stays so well. You really do have to scrub it off and like use soap.
Right.
Which I like because I'm sweating all the time. Like at the gym, I don't want to like go to the gym looking
sweat
fly and then be in the middle of a workout and then have like maybe one eyebrow gone. Like just have one eyebrow because the sweat has just like ruined it. The Brow Wiz is the #1 U.S. brow product. One Brow Wiz is sold every 9 seconds across the world, so it is good. Plus, you can finish your look with clear brow gel. Has a flexible hold and it lasts all day. I've finished with it, but I've also started with it and it still works the same. I sometimes try putting it on and then letting it sit for a little while so it kind of dries, and then I fill my brows in with the definer, and I love it.
All right, guys. So go to AnastasiaBeverlyHills.com today and use promo code REPS to get 15% off your first order.
Yeah, you can go and check out their brow definer, Brow Wiz, or the clear brow gel. You seriously can't go wrong with any of those.
So again, that's ANASTASIA BeverlyHills.com. You'll get 15% off your first order. Just use promo code REPS at checkout. You guys gotta ship it.
Yeah, and why ship it? Why ShipStation? Because when you're selling online, getting a lot of orders out fast can be really tough.
Yeah. Like, how do you keep track of who gets what?
Yeah, which shipping carrier? Which shipping carrier should you use?
Are you getting the best rates?
These are all questions that Gina definitely thinks about more than me, to be completely honest, because she ships stuff for the gym all the time.
All the time.
And you have to think about best rates if you're doing something like if you're shipping international.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Too.
That'll kill you.
Freak. No matter where you're selling, Amazon, Etsy, your own website, ShipStation brings all your orders into one simple interface, making them really easy to manage from any device, even your cell phone. So no wonder ShipStation is the #1 choice of online sellers. You'll ship it in less time with the best rates available. Did you like that? Ship it.
Like it. And right now, Between the Reps listeners can try ShipStation free for 60 days when you use offer code BETWEEN. Make sure your business is ready to meet the demands of delivery culture. Get started at ShipStation.com today.
Click on the microphone at the top of the homepage and type in BETWEEN. That's ShipStation.com, then enter offer code BETWEEN.
ShipStation.com.
Make ship happen. Ship it. You know what I'm saying?
I do. I know what you're saying.
Hey guys, we would love for you, if you have not looked into what this challenge
was that really about.
And it's not even a challenge. If you really think about it, it's like a challenge accepted, but it's like, why?
Yeah,
we're standing for support. You know, it's like awareness.
Right. Well,
it's not hard to take a picture and post it. People do it literally all day.
all the time.
That's why I was
going to go on this thing because there was if somebody does want to
get
help,
info. Yeah.
Let me see. It says you can donate to a women's shelter in Istanbul. It's at MORCATI_VAKFI. There's another one at small.projects.istanbul. And they help refugee women from Syria and Afghanistan. Or it says you can follow at it's AU Turkish Cultural Club for updates in English. So I would encourage you to, in fact, I'm going to follow that right now. So I can, I'm like, you guys should follow it.
I guess I should too.
If you want information.
Gina, okay, so guys, what you're going to do.
That's so stupid. Oh my God. It's like as I'm talking, I realize how dumb I am. Okay, so we just wanted to start out with that and discuss that because it's important.
Where do I follow again?
Oh.
I just got it pulled up.
You follow at, you're all I know.
At AU. I got that part.
Turkish Cultural. Wait, hold on, I just got rid of it. I just said it.
It might pop up. AU Turkish. Oh, first one's Turkish Airlines.
No.
AU Turkish
Cultural Club.
Cultural.
Do you want help spelling?
No.
Okay.
I found it.
Good. All right. Oh my gosh, Ruby's sending me TikToks right now. Between you and her. All right, we're going to switch gears. What are you looking at?
I was like in my phone and I'm like, no, I'm not texting you back. I'm podcasting. Okay, I followed. Figured it out.
Right.
Have you ever wanted to go to Turkey?
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
When I had,
Istanbul?
I had a couple athletes that were from Istanbul that came to I did a camp in Dubai.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
I actually saw, I
haven't traveled that much, so I haven't been over.
If you're listening to this, I remember your face. I'm terrible with names. She came to like 2 events for me. It was awesome. All the way from Turkey.
Oh.
Yeah. They were like, you should come here. And I was like, I would love to.
Is Turkey that far from Dubai?
I mean, I imagine.
I don't know.
I imagine it's at least a plane ride. Dude, I'm terrible with maps.
What
Don't
if it
ask
was
me
like,
about.
I know, we're not good at geography.
I'm bad at lots of stuff.
I know you do.
Anything that's not physical. Yesterday, or the other podcast, or the question with Colby, it was like, no, it was you. It's like, what are you not good at?
Yeah, I did.
And I was like, tennis.
I know.
How about
Geography. Spelling.
Terrible at spelling. Dude, and you know what's so funny is I think I've tried to tell myself that I was good at it for a long time. Like I remember when I was in elementary school, they would have like the spelling bee and like anyone could do it. And I always did it. And I was always out so quick.
For you, I was going to say.
Like I never stayed in as long as I thought that I was capable of.
But I love that you had the self-esteem to just keep going.
I did. Every time I was like,
you must have had one of those moms that just told you everything you did really well at. Because I always joke that that's why Daniel, I've talked about it before, why he thinks he's good at everything.
Though. That's legit. He swims like a dolphin. That boy cannot swim.
He cannot swim.
But he will tell you he swims like a dolphin.
Because that's what my mom said. I was like, man, just think how far I could have gone if I had a mom that was so positive.
You could have gone far. You're going far. Is that because I've
That's because it's
I've
because
come
you
into the role
believe in me.
I believe in you.
You believe in me. That's right. Everyone's like, oh, poor Gina. My mom wasn't that bad. She just was more negative. Gina, I can't believe you're going to go out looking like that. Nobody's going to like you.
Oh my God.
It was if I did something that she didn't like.
You know what's funny?
So it was like if I wore my hair the way she didn't like.
Dude, my grandma.
It was so
my
gnarly.
mom's mom, my grandma was like that with my cousin, but never. And she lived with my aunt, my mom's sister, and her daughter. I mean, my whole life. And I remember like getting older. It was like known that like grandma was just mean to Lindsay, and like never mean to anyone else though.
Why?
I have no idea.
It's horrible.
Yeah. she would say shit like that. So you lived that.
Yeah.
You know from personal experience.
I do.
It's just like digs at you.
Digs all the time.
It's like, cause you're like, it's someone who's uncomfortable or ornery and like, it just takes it out on the person closest to him.
Right.
You know?
I know. I don't know. I don't know what it was about. Maybe my grandma did it to her. I don't know.
Could have been.
Yeah. I've probably done it to my kids.
Oh,
No.
definitely.
No, I have never said that.
Just kidding. Ruby has way too much confidence to even believe that you ever insulted her.
I think Kylie talks about it one time. She was wearing something really inappropriate.
Kylie?
Mm-hmm.
What?
And maybe high school. And I think I made a comment. She still said, this is terrible of me, by the way. Don't do this. I think I said that. I didn't say she was. I said, you look. This is going to sound so bad.
That's all right. I can tell you something that my mom said to me.
I think I said, you look like a gutter slut. Or you're dressed like a gutter slut.
I mean, that's the truth though.
It was, but I could have said it in a nicer way. But I think I was trying to get her to change. I don't know. She probably remembers better than me. It's probably ingrained in her brain. I've probably just given her low self-esteem for saying it because she's brought it up a couple times and I'm like,
hey mom, remember when you said,
I mean, you weren't dressed appropriately. You know,
dude,
we know how guys look at girls dressed like that.
Dude, I knew girls in middle school that,
young girls,
I'd see them get to school and they would show up and then they would go in the bathroom
and change
their clothes, do their makeup, pull their tits out and then go to school all day. And then would change before they went home. I'm like, what are you doing?
I know.
You know what they're doing now? Nothing. Well, got lots of kids, not married.
What does that mean?
You know, started having kids in like high school.
Oh,
but like
they just got a lot of kids. They were dressed slutty. So now you got a lot of kids not married.
No, they're
That's
just.
how it stopped.
I know. Sorry, guys. I had a lot more thoughts, but we all know that sometimes my thoughts don't come out right. No, they just. And you know, there's a little bit of, because they were mean. Like they were mean girls. They were like the
hot mean girls?
hot popular mean girls that you know. You just treat people nice. Treat people nicer. No, but they got exactly what you would have expected. Opened their legs at a very young age.
Well,
was already.
I can see you have some resentment, but
not resentment.
I never dressed like that, and I was pregnant right out of high school.
It's not just about the way you dress. They were like mean.
That's what I thought we were talking about.
And they were like, they were some of the kids that were at that age, hiding things from their parents and doing things that
I was doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing that.
And something changed because somehow you got me.
Oh. Hey, come on. I turned it around way, way before that.
No, I'm just kidding. But but yeah, there were some mean girls, and I do feel good about saying like, some of them just got what they deserved.
Yeah. Well, the mean part, yes, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. Girls are still mean.
What was I going to say? Oh, you were talking about your mom saying those. You said that thing to Kylie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think my mom would even remember ever saying this to me.
What'd she say?
She knew. She knew exactly what to say to get me to change my mind about considering. I'm just going to say it. I was really thinking about going to the fire academy.
Mm-hmm.
I was in Salt Lake City, Utah, and I was going to school full time, and I wasn't a dance major anymore because I had changed my major because economy was shitty, and I needed to like go to school for something that could like give me a pretty good. I could get a job. I could like definitely find a job, right? And I was like being a trainer. I was working at Gold's Gym at the time. That didn't last long. I literally worked there for like 3 days, and then I quit because it sucked. And I knew a friend of mine. He was a fire marshal, and he was like, "You should go to the academy." And he's like, "You could go through. You're gonna like ace all the physical stuff and whatever." And so I was really thinking about it. And my mom knew exactly what to say. Because she didn't want me to go to the fire academy. I'm her baby.
Right.
Like she stresses out. She told me, I can't remember exactly how she said it, but she told me that I would definitely be more masculine if I went to the fire academy. And you're saying this
just
to someone who
right to your biggest
insecurity. She just fucking, you're never leaving me. And I was like, Mom, I was so upset. And then and I'm happy I didn't go to the fire academy because I wouldn't be here with you.
I mean, that's true.
So thank you, Mother.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks, Leslie.
Sometimes you say a thing. Sometimes you gotta, mom.
You gotta say it.
Sometimes mom has to say the stuff that's hard to say.
Or the things that ruin you for the rest of your life.
Yeah. She was also my biggest supporter in how I looked and how I was built. Yes. And that's why it was like, wait, you're using it against me. Wait a second.
Dude, when I had
because she would never be like, you look masculine, but she was basically saying that more.
She knew that was
that
what
more
you didn't
people would like. That would add to what people thought, not what she thought.
No, of course not. Of course not.
But I forgive her. Now I embrace it. I'm like, fuck, I know. Okay. I get it.
No, you're muscular, not masculine.
Muscular. And you know what? This just came to my mind and I'm going to say it.
Okay.
Actually, I'm not.
Oh, no?
I mean, I've had a good amount of gay men feel sort of confused
really?
From me because they're kind of like attracted to me.
Oh,
but they like men. I'm serious. And I'm like, damn, I definitely got it.
You do got it.
I can steer some of them to want me a little bit. Play both sides.
Right.
Kind of.
Like it. Yeah, I think my mom one time, I had this boyfriend, Eric. He was older than me. He was so cute. And I was gonna finally have sex for the first time. And I was supposed to go to my friend's house and he was supposed to spend the night there. And we'd been going out for a while. And I found out that he had had sex with somebody else. So I dumped him. So we broke up and I was devastated. You know, I thought he was the love of my life.
Did you say my mom had a boyfriend?
No,
named
I'm
Eric?
sorry.
That's literally what you said.
Okay, that's not what I meant.
And I was like,
I think I started. No,
what?
I think it's because I have so many thoughts going on in my head. I said my mom.
Sometimes they don't work out.
And then I said, I know you're right. I know. I was going to start out with saying what my mom said, but then I was prefacing with, I had this boyfriend, Eric. Let's just make that clear. Thank you for
fixing that. Everyone's
fixing
like, damn, Gina. My mom had this boyfriend, Eric. He was older than me.
I was going to have sex with him.
Dude. Fuck, I'm so happy I didn't just let that go. Our listeners would have been like, wait a minute.
I swore I said I had a boyfriend named Eric. Okay. But anyway, if I didn't, okay. So, and I was devastated because, you know, I thought he was the love of my life.
Yeah.
I'm 17. And I remember right after I was probably crying my eyes out for a month. And I came downstairs and I did something that my mom didn't like. And she said, no wonder Eric dumped you. She didn't say dumped, broke up with you. And I just looked at her like, if you even knew, my mom is such a devout Christian, you know, no sex before marriage. And I just wanted to say, it's because he slept with somebody else, so I didn't sleep with him.
You should have said, it's because he wanted to have sex with me. And I said, no. But now I'm definitely gonna.
And I think that's what exactly happened. I'll show you, Mom. Kids are so dumb. I'll show you. I'll have sex with multiple people.
How old were
Maybe
you?
get an STD and probably get pregnant.
How old were you?
I was 18.
When you first had sex?
Oh, no.
How old were you when you first had sex?
Almost 18. I was like at the end of my 17th year.
I was like ending my first year of college.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's not normal.
I mean, I grew up Mormon.
Yeah.
It's pretty normal.
Yeah.
I was known in high school
for being a tease.
A massive tease. I didn't know that. I was just being myself.
I was just being flirtatious.
Very flirtatious. Didn't know that till I was old, like a little older, and then the boys were like, yeah, man,
They just really thought they were going to get some.
I just left everyone with blue balls and I wasn't even trying. Bye. I didn't even know that I was flirting.
It's just a natural.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I enjoy flirting. Just a skill.
It's just
trying to sharpen that skill.
Dude, I need to sharpen that skill. I don't know how to flirt to save my life.
Oh my God. But people find all of your I was gonna go.
It looks like what?
They find all of your clumsiness and your
I wish you guys could see what she just did. That's my flirting.
They find it endearing.
Oh, well, yeah, endearing maybe, but that's not flirting. They're not thinking that's hot.
Dude, I'm just going to tell
hot.
you. Listen, I know that you got game.
A little bit.
She's got game, okay?
But I don't think it's in the classic sense of game.
The only reason, if you would just accept that you are the hottest 50-year-old woman.
Oh, okay.
If she would, I'm looking at the camera. If she would accept that she does, in fact, like, there's a reason why she gets complimented and hit on all the time.
Okay.
And people flirt with her, then she would have game because she'd be like, yeah, I know. But instead she's like, no, not me, Brooke. Oh, you don't need to lump me into that compliment. I know it's just Brooke. You always do that shit.
I know. Because it blows me away.
It is funny though. And it's like people do lump her into like, are you a games athlete?
Yeah, that was
pretty good.
really funny.
She's like, yeah.
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh my God.
Just training. Eat up. You're killing me right now.
It was literally the first thing that came to mind to describe kind of how we are sometimes.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Just losing our minds.
Like literally screws going loose.
We'll just be driving in the car, and all of a sudden Brooke will just make a sound, and then I'll make it back, and we're just
That's probably why I was kind of embarrassed to show those videos.
Oh,
because I was like, wait. You're really going to see
how
who I
weird
am.
How weird I am.
How weird me and my friends are. And then realize that this entertained us for like an hour.
I know.
And we would have done it longer, but we needed to go to bed.
I know. No. We need to get over ourselves.
We're so funny.
We're so funny.
We are.
Okay. You know those earrings that I got from Orate?
Yeah, I love them.
I love them. I literally was wearing them every single day. I could shower in them, sleep in them. They're the cutest things.
They're super high quality. They don't like hurt your ears.
No.
Like for me, my ears are so
little
sensitive.
Black, or like the black mark.
Oh, like it's like rubbed off.
Yeah.
Or like just that, I guess like the metal.
What kind of metal it is?
Affecting like your.
Yeah,
like,
it's because it's all real gold. You can wear it and never have to take it off. Like I said, you can shower, sport. You can sport in it.
Ooh, you can sport in it.
Sport, sleep, cook, anything. It's jewelry for life.
Not only that, but with Orate, for every piece sold, a child in need receives a book to further their education. You guys, Orate is a fine jewelry made in New York City, founded by women for women. Pieces range from classic to statement to completely original. Orate makes the jewelry you've always wanted but could never find. And I'm constantly searching for jewelry. I actually recently started just thinking like, wonder if I could make it. But guess what? I don't even need to, because there are companies like this that you feel good about your purchases and they have so many different options available. For 15% off your first Orate purchase, go to oratenewyork.com/reps and use promo code REPS.
That's AURATE NewYork.com
for 15% off your first Orate purchase. Just use the promo code REPS at checkout. Yeah, I have a request from all of you. Oh my gosh.
I heard that.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
My stomach.
It just made it, yeah.
What are your guys' recommendations for, because I don't have laser hair removal. I want to do laser on my armpits and around in my bikini area. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
My vagina. And, but I haven't done, my sister got it on her legs because she has like dark hair.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if I would, do that. But man.
For what? For laser?
No, I mean, I just don't have laser. So I was going to want some recommendations for maybe your favorite, like the steps you take in like shaving your legs. You have like the best results. Like this, it feels the smoothest. This razor is so great. And I never get razor burn ever. I would just really do laser. Or if you're like, nah, Brooke, you just definitely need to invest in laser. Don't you have, but with laser, because I have light hair, it's like not as effective, right?
It could, right. But it doesn't mean it won't work at all.
Okay.
It just means that you might have to do it a little bit more.
Okay.
It might not get the same results that somebody like me that's butt white and dark hair would get right off the bat. But, well, you had your hoo-hoo lasered once.
Yeah.
But I think you need to do it a bunch of times.
Yeah, I mean, I got it a long time ago, and it was okay for a while. And then it slowly was coming in.
Well, yeah, because
I definitely couldn't.
More than
I couldn't
one.
go full on 70s anymore because I got lasered once.
Right.
Took that ability away.
I know. Well, I still need to go back and do a touch up, but it's amazing. Because I feel like that's where I get the most razor burn or wood. Right? Is like irritated. In the crease of between, what were we calling it?
Oh, your
hip crease.
It's where your hip thigh.
Your inner thigh meets your labia. Yeah. But no, that's where I would usually get more of them because of the rubbing.
Yeah. For me, I find
really get them
that
on my
if
legs.
it's like, if I'm working
my
out a ton
armpits.
or riding my bike a lot, so there's a lot of friction right there and sweat. My armpits, I don't get like razor burn, but they will get they just
you need to get it because you're so developed. Your muscles are so developed that you have that little cavern in there where you can't get your razor
cultivate
in there.
hair in there.
You do. She'll have everything shaved, and then there's this
and then
little hole.
I'll pull,
and there's big long hairs coming
where
out.
Your pec's at, where your pec connects to your shoulder.
It's like a cavern.
I like pull it forward, and I'm like, try and look down in there, and there'll be like 4 or 5
hairs, just
pretty long ones. The first time I noticed it, I didn't notice it. My sister did. And it was because, this probably happened before my neck surgery, but when I had my spine surgery and I couldn't move my head for 8 weeks, I'd have to shave my armpits by looking in the mirror because I couldn't look down. And and I was at the beach house with my mom and my sister, and we're sitting on the beach and I put my arm up, and my sister looks at me and she just starts laughing. She's like, "Oh my gosh." She just died. She's like, "Look at the hair and there was like five long
super
hairs
long,
that I couldn't see because not only could I for so long not move my head, but I had lost so much range of motion that even if I tried to look down, I really couldn't see in there."
There's worse things. At least it's blonde.
And this has happened more than once with Lacey, which is honestly now I just enjoy it because I love to see her laugh.
You just grow it out on purpose.
Yeah.
Hey. You know you're going to be around her.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thanks for listening. Did you?
We were
going to
make this a short one because Eric's got to go.
Yep.
I was just looking at the time. All right, guys. Well, hopefully, again, go check out the Instagram handles that we gave you for
and
the Turkish women.
And if a lot of you maybe have already heard about this by now, and so then we're just happy that we are all trying to
just for those
bring
of you
the
who
correct
still didn't know.
Bring the correct awareness to it. It's not a bad thing. What the message was is still great. It just left out something that has a greater meaning. So,
right. And I think it's interesting too. I think that you have to be very careful. I saw a few people kind of shaming other people for having done it. Don't do that.
That doesn't solve anything.
Nobody's doing it. Nobody reposted that thinking, ha ha ha.
Yeah.
I will take away the message and I will
benefit from this.
And I will get so many likes. No, I think don't shame people for that. But it is a good lesson to learn. It was for me.
Yeah, same here. Because literally
Miriam,
everything we need to look into before we just jump into it. Even if we think it's a good thing, it might have a deeper meaning that we don't know.
And that's what I loved that Miriam did that because she goes, I was nominated and she did something in her post. I was nominated. I didn't know what the fuck this was or something like that.
She would say that.
Something like that. Anyway, and when she looked into it, she saw where it had originated. Mm-hmm. So I would encourage us all, myself included, to do that next time.
Yeah. And since it is about empowering women, don't shame women.
Yeah. It's not, nobody was doing anything bad.
No. So it's like, you have to allow people it's okay to learn.
Yeah.
If like we learned, we learned because
somebody posted something.
Someone helped give more information.
Yeah, what this is really about.
And we also learned that because of that, when things come up, it's important for us to really look into it a bit more before we just jump into it. Which is a great lesson for
just to make sure
almost
the correct
everything.
message is out there. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for listening.
Remember to
don't forget.
We're so dumb. Remember to rate, review, subscribe, 5-star rating, 5-star warning, and we'll talk to you next
week.
Next week.
Bye.
You gotta ship it.